As politicians and governments become authoritarian, especially when it comes to health restrictions, big business and corporations follow them because peer pressure, but also because they want to be in their good books to get all the tax breaks and all the favors. Well, one company is standing up against the big state, and that's John Lewis. Okay, I admit, I always liked John Lewis. Of course, it's not a perfect company, but it still has a slightly better model for the employees than other big businesses, and it's just also less weird and woke than the others. It's good. Now, there is a big debate right now with a lot of the private establishments when they're following the government's advice, even if it's just advice, or especially when it comes to wokeness as well. Everyone's becoming woke, of course. All the rainbows everywhere in every company, but at the same time, one company decided to completely ignore the government because they said we're going to follow science. Well, that's rare. So right now, a lot of businesses are creating this tier-based system for their employees. For example, if you haven't taken a jab and if you get sick, then a lot of companies say, well, we're not going to give you, sick pay, which is really should be illegal and is legal, or unlawful at least. But apparently this is the system that we're living in. These guys have said, no, equality is equality. And also on a number of other measures too. This is a statement that Andrew Murphy, the executive director of the operations department for John Lewis, has published. And it's all about, of course, all the stuff that's been happening over the last few weeks and months and days, actually. The new development that public health is actually under control. So stop being a drama queen. That's what Andrew is saying, essentially. He said that we're not really casting judgment on decisions of other companies, which is quite funny because no one was talking about the other companies. There's a reason he said that. I'm not really talking about the others, but I just did because they're all idiots. In fact, we've enjoyed how united businesses are. Nice. But he said, however, when life increasingly seems to present opportunities to create division, and with hopes rising that this whole situation of public health may be coming to an end, we are confident that this is the right approach to us, for us. That we are going to treat our employees equally, whether you're jabbed or not jabbed. And this is the beauty of free market capitalism. Peer pressure until now has worked towards one direction, from government and business perspective. Everyone went like sheep towards measures, even when science says it's fine now, everything's okay, but they say no, let's just freak out. And it applies to any other area. You remember during the Brexit referendum, when the Remainers started spreading propaganda and Project Fear, and every big business and said, well, let's just be scared, and let's go with the propaganda, let's believe Tony Blair that we're all going to die, and then let's release statements saying that Brexit is evil, because I was told that it's evil. And if you vote to leave, the next day of the referendum, we're all going to die. I don't want to be a zombie, so I'm going to follow Tony Blair. Exact same thing is happening. And I'm glad that at least one big company, big brand, is standing up against this mentality. So this is very good in terms of sick pay, instead of just generally speaking treating the employees the same way. And I'm glad that there is some sort of sanity at this point. So share this video. Also let me know in the comment section what you think, because there are some people still, of course, afraid, scared when it comes to public health, and of course, at the same time, it's freedom of choice. If people want to stay at home, or if people want to wear something when they go outside, people should respect everyone's choice. But let me know if you think that there's still some sort of fear out there, or if you've just moved on, and continue living your life. Let me know. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I'm Tousi. We are the media.